This looks really, really good. Wow. That's right. I'm finally doing it. I've been a photographer for 13 years now. I started out when I was 19 years old at the University of West Georgia, a sophomore, photographing my friends with my Nikon D60 in our small little campus center. And some of my friends were in bands, and that's how I got into concert photography. They would play at the Hole in the Wall bar in our college town. And eventually it got me to the point to where I was photographing major artists in Atlanta. It got to a point to where whenever there was a major music festival or there was a major artist on tour and they stopped in Atlanta, radio stations would call me or my buddy Terrence to come photograph these concerts. I actually still have some of my prints from some of my favorite shows. Give me 1 second. So here's one print I have of Jay-Z. I photographed him at the So So Def reunion tour in Atlanta back in I think 2012 or 2013. Here's a photo that I took of Wiz at the Crawfish Broil in Birmingham, Alabama. I forget what year that was. Here is a photograph of Florence and the Machine at Music Midtown. I want to say 2012. Yeah, this one I took of Chris Martin of Coldplay when they performed at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Oh wow, okay, so this is the first concert I ever shot. It's of one of my favorite artists, Kid Cudi. He does this thing when he kind of prances out onto the stage and he strikes a pose, and he holds the pose for like 3 seconds and goes into it, but I was able to catch it. This is like the third frame. This is my all-time favorite photograph that I've taken. Here's a photo of Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters, again from Music Midtown, I want to say 2012, 13. Here's one of, I don't know his name, but he is the lead singer of Imagine Dragons. I love this shot just because of the crowd down there. I think it's a good shot. I even still have some of my old media passes for these concerts. This was the first one that I've ever had. That's Kid Cudi. Focus, there we go. This is a birthday bash at Phillips Arena. This was for Coldplay in Atlanta. This one was for Rascal Flatts. And this last one was from Music Midtown 2012. Now, a lot of people would ask me, Tristan, why don't you sell these prints? And I didn't think it was a good idea at the time because I felt like I would get in trouble from profiting off a celebrity's likeness, so it just didn't seem like a good idea. And I pretty much shut down the idea of printing and selling my work in general because I was so focused on concerts at the time, which now that I look back is pretty stupid. So fast forward to now, I can't tell you the last time I photographed a concert. I kind of lost interest, but now most of my work consists of cityscapes and landscapes, stuff that I could post to my Instagram, get a couple of likes, and then I would just leave it at that. Maybe once or twice someone would comment, dude, I would totally buy this from you. Do you sell your prints? And honestly, like a dummy, I would just brush it off. You know how there's that one thought in the back of your head telling you that you need to do something, and because you're so stubborn, you just decide not to listen? That one thing was always, Tristan, you need to be selling your prints. I guess another thing that was holding me back was the thought that selling my prints would just be too complicated. I would always ask myself questions like, are your photos good enough? How much would you sell them for? Do you need to buy a printer? Should you have a company print them for you? How will you ship them? Do you really want to pay a monthly fee to set up an online store? And yes, those are all valid questions, but they were met with resistance, and I was allowing it to stop me from doing something that I know I really wanted to do until now. All right, so I hope you guys don't mind the microphone. I'm shooting in 4K on the EOS R, so it's cropped in, which means I can't put it closer to me. But these are test prints. A couple of weeks ago, I sat down, I blocked everything off my schedule, and I took the time to figure out how I wanted to set up my online store. I set up the shop, I uploaded the photos that I wanted to sell, and I priced them what I thought they were worth. And after all that, I got test prints, and we're gonna go ahead and open all of these right now. I think that's it. So So this first one right here, the size is 24 by 18 on canvas. I'll bring this up a little closer. This is a 20 by 16. This next one is a 14 by 11. This last one right here is a tiny little 8 by 8. So let me bring this a lot closer to the camera. In this box right here is the biggest print that is available on my site. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up real quick. Wow. Oh. This is 30 by 40. This is the biggest size available. I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see the scale. So this is like where my waist is up here. So I'm about 5'11", so it comes out to about right there. So another size that's available on my site is a 36 by 24. I didn't get a test canvas print of that because I used this company before, but let me go grab the 36 by 24 so I can show you guys the size of it compared to the 30 by 40. So this is the 36 by 24 right here, and here is the 30 by 40. Is it big number first or little number first? I don't know, but here how the 36 by 24 looks compared to the 40 by 30. All right, so I'm not just selling canvas prints, but I'm selling paper prints as well. These are 2 test 8 by 10s that the company sent me, and these are really, they have a really nice finish. These have a luster coat, but these are also available in 14 by 11 and 20 by 16 on my website. Again, these are just sample prints. I just wanted to make sure that the companies that I was using do great work, and they actually do superb work. So I'm really excited to have these on my website for sale. The photo that I showed you guys in particular are a part of a series called the London series that's available on my website. There's more than just this one picture. Here are the pictures that are available on the website. So this is the first photo series of many that I intend on doing. Over time, we're gonna go on more adventures and more photos will be available on the website. But for now, I figured these are some of my favorite photos that I've taken. So I figured why not kick off this whole print selling thing with a bang. I'm gonna go back into my office now. I just needed more room to show you guys all these prints. All right, now that that's out of the way, one thing I wanted to say is that this video wasn't made with the intent of selling you guys something. If you buy prints from me, awesome, thank you. But if not, I take no offense to it. This video was more so made for the artist out there who's contemplating whether or not they should sell their work. It took me 13 years to overcome my stubbornness and my anxiety about selling my work, but I finally got to that point and now I'm doing it. You really just have to sit down and ask yourself those questions I did earlier in this video. Be confident in your work, know your worth, and just do it. So that does it for this video, guys. If you're an artist and you really want to put your work out there, I hope this video helps you get over that hurdle. My name is Tristan Irvin. Follow me on Instagram. It's in the next slide, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.